That was Disaster by the one and only Lady Joker, which is me. I make my own beats. Um, Here's another one. It's called Aggression. Heavy sorry. I'm waiting on you. Huh? You don't have the link? All right, I'm gonna fix that right now. Hold on. Hey, Queen.
Hey, what's going on?
Could you send Nicole the link into her inbox on Instagram, please? She said
Okay, I will. Okay.
yeah, I just called her, so I'll just keep playing music until. Hold on. I'm gonna text her right now. All of a sudden. Sorry, technical difficulties.
Hey, Never Settle Nicole is in the building.
Hello, hello everyone.
Hey, Queen.
Hello. I hear Joker doing her thing, so I'm proud to be in here and just checking it out.
Yes, it's a pleasure to have you here, Queen. We are
Yep,
going to talk about this cyberbullying today.
Ye-
we sure are.
Yes,
So
thank you,
basically,
guys.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
just talk about some effects. We got a few minutes. I came in a little late, got the link a little late, but it's cool. We're gonna keep the ball rolling. Um,
Yes. So what I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna.
do is I'm gonna drop down, but just remember I can't hear you. You won't be able to hear me. So when you need me back on the panel, just call me Queen, and I'm here.
Okay, I will.
Got you.
Hi, Crystal, Sister Crystal. Hello, how are you? Sister Chris, I'm gonna follow you. So basically, yeah, I'm just here to talk to you guys about some basic cyberbullying things. I'm gonna enlighten you. Um, Me and my co-host here have been some great content creators. We've had a lot of barriers with multiple different people. I'm just here to basically explain that whole definition behind cyberbullying because a lot of people are in denial, and cyberbullying is a cyber is relating to a characteristic of culture of computers, information technology, and virtual reality. Okay, and bullying, as you know, but I'll bring up the meaning of it. And bullying is seeking to harm, intimidate, or coerce someone perceived as vulnerable. So when someone's being a victim, when someone's being, passive, when someone's not interacting and engaging the way that you want, and you're still going and you're still attacking and you're just constantly going about it, you just don't want to leave this person alone. And your whole thing is to get them off of the internet, you're cyberbullying. When you're trying to ruin somebody's reputation, you're cyberbullying. When you're spreading lies, you're cyberbullying. When you're talking about people's children, you're cyberbullying. I personally have a bad experience with cyberbullying because I'm very honest. I'm brutally honest, and I'm not sorry for it. I think that a lot more people should be brutally honest, but or even maybe just honest. Maybe the brutal part you could take that away. That's just a characteristic of mine. But growing up, my father told me that there's nothing worse than a thief and a liar, and that lying stuff really makes my blood boil. It's horrible. So at the end of the day, again, I'm just here to bring up some basic light to that. I wanted to talk about it. It is very important to make sure that you're protecting your peace and protecting your serenity and just doing all of the things that you was doing before you got on the internet, because it's easy to change and be someone else or trying to fit in, trying to avoid confrontation, so you might try to not say the most, or it's just easy to stop being you, but being you is what got you where you're at. I think that's important to know. uh I think that's just that. I mean, I've had a situation today, which is why it's on my mind. And one of the most recent situations is basically just childish, in my opinion. You have people that are not comfortable with themselves, and they can attach to you for awkward, strange reasons. And I had one of those situations, and I didn't want to be attached anymore because they were disrupting my soul and my spirit, and I didn't want it, and I said no. So because I said no, I'm getting attacked. Like every time I turn around, one of my pages is reported and blocked. And that's just me knowing that person and opening myself up for them to even know how to find me. So that's the point. You know what I mean? It's serious. It's very effective. It's affecting on the mind. It makes you insecure. It gives you this condition called FOMO, fear of missing out. That's why a lot of people have insomnia. The insomnia is ridiculous. I can go on and on about that. I've met a lot of people that just say they have insomnia. No, you just don't have insomnia, and you don't need medicine. You need sleep, but you have this fear of missing out. It's FOMO, and then that drives you closer to the app. So now your time consumed into this app, and I'm gonna just leave it at that, and I'll just let anybody else go on and share. Um, yeah, thanks everybody for listening. So go ahead, Lady Joker has something to say, or our other co-host has something to say.
I know for me personally, cyberbullying hits home because I grew up in the 90s where the internet was a brand new thing, and like I lost one of my brothers to cyberbullying because back then it was not fully understood of what was going on with the
She got dropped. Basically, it wasn't fully understood. Bullying wasn't fully brought to attention. Everybody wasn't keen on it. It was more of a thing. I'm guessing it was quiet. You wasn't supposed to say anything. Be quiet, which is an era generational thing. So now we live in a generation where these computers is a big thing, right? Everyone has access. You could go buy a phone for cheap, a second hand phone. Go get somebody's Wi-Fi code. Boom, you're on the internet. It's awful. It's not okay. So basically I feel like what Joker was just trying to say was, her brother just having to be in his era, it really was detrimental to his mental, and he might not have known how to dealt with that. So it ended up being a nasty situation, which is unfortunate, like really bad, because now you don't have this person. So now not only is she grieving, but the woman that carried the boy or the man. And that's pretty deep. And people don't care until it's
Yeah.
them. Yeah, you don't care until it's you. These bullies don't care, but then they wonder why they're the bull who cried wolf, and they're trying to sell wolf tickets and nobody's buying them. It's not a thing. People see that.
in my thing back then it was a kid on kid. You heard cyberbullying being a kid on kid thing. Now it's got to the point
I
where
read
it's so
statistics on it. It was
ridiculous that adults are doing it to each other. Adults.
Exactly. Adults, and that's the thing that I don't like, especially as I'm seeing like older people, 40 and up and 50 and up, attacking 20-year-olds. I think that's ridiculous. I think that's totally ridiculous. I also wanted to welcome my daughter Mazani to the platform. She's here as a listener. Mazani, are you here?
Hi, Mazani.
Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
Mazani and Apollo.
There's your
Yeah,
twin,
so
Nicole.
yeah. Exactly. I told Nicole yesterday that she reminds me of my daughter. She does. Look at Nicole. She they do. They look alike. Look at this. Ah!
They're twinning.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, so welcome Mazani to the chat. This is Nicole, and
Hello.
this is her co-host, Lady Joker, and we are talking about cyberbullying today. So feel free to chime in whenever you feel, if you like, and just join in the conversation. Hey Apollo,
Say
hey,
hey.
can you hear me, Zani?
Hello.
He's ignoring you.
Hey
Say
Apollo,
hey.
Apollo, hey
Looky. Look.
Apollo.
Hello.
Say hi.
He's not trying to hear it. He's not trying to hear it.
No, he's not. I think
Hey,
Nicole is
puppy.
on mute.
He walked off. Come here, Paulo. Come here. Come say hi.
But,
Come here.
hey, Paulo.
Yeah.
Say hi, everybody.
What are you doing? What? If you please.
Hey.
He's really not trying to
Okay,
hear
guys.
it. But
All right, Paula. Well, just sit in on our bullying conversation. Nicole was yeah, she touched on some very, very, very important topics, and we want to keep it going. So you guys feel free. I'm going to allow Nicole to definitely run her platform, as she sees fit, as well as her co-host, Lady Joker. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hey, Sister Crystal, I see you out there, girl. Yep. So let's get it, Nicole. Let's go.
So yeah. So thanks for that. Thanks for just that acknowledgement. Thanks for bringing me over here. Honestly, touching base back on what she said as far as this whole how it's supposed to be a children's thing and it's gotten to be an adult thing. I looked up cyberbullying statistics, and that's exactly one of the main things they said. They were saying that it's between like 12 and 15, and that's completely off because I'm 26, and the bullies I think have gotten up to about like 60. I've had women in their 60s, and I mean it's bad. You know, yeah, they could be looking like they're in their 40s, but no, I've had women in their 60s. Um, I don't know. It's sad. Yeah, it ran me off the internet a couple years ago, but you know what? I do think I do thank those trolls as well because they give me great strength and it builds muscle. And by the time I do come back, I know exactly how to go about it, or I have a new topic to talk about. And now I have more experience to be able to share with others. So you're not doing it, you know, they're not doing exactly what they want unless you allow them. They're not succeeding unless you let them through. I said something about opening yourself up. It really has to do with that. Like you and yeah, sometimes you got to cut those ties. And I think that's my biggest thing. When I cut ties, I cut them quiet. And that's not always good. You have to give people a piece of your mind because I've been realizing that people will think I'm slow or people will think that I have issues or I'm not capable of speaking up because I don't. So don't, you know, let cyber bullies feel like they're better than you or they, you know, they're superior and they have you in a position where you're weak and you can't speak. You better tell them. You better tell them because I'm going to tell you. I'm not being quiet. So you can step all over me like a doormat. You know, I got a legacy to build too. So, you know, that's that. CW the gangster, what's going on, man? I'm
Was
happy.
good, bro.
What's happening? What's happening?
Nothing, man. We just talking.
Oh, what y'all talking about?
Talking about these trolls.
Cyberbullying.
They cutting up. These trolls are cutting up real bad.
Oh,
They
yeah,
don't know
them
how
poop.
to act. They
Yeah.
over there running precious people off the internet, and they're constantly making people restart their legacy over and over again. And all you want to do is get somewhere like they do.
Yeah.
And that ain't okay. You should have the right to get there. If they have the right, you should have the right. If I'm
They're
not
not.
coming, you don't send for me.
They're not. You know, like mother truckers don't want to see you win, man. Mother truckers want to see damn bad. You know what I'm talking about? Mother truckers want to see you damn bad. You know what I'm talking about? Mother truckers want to see you lose. You know what I'm talking about? You know, like these folk don't want to see you succeed. You know what I'm talking about? Like these niggas that just hating.
They is hating. Hating's a bad thing though. The hating is a toxic trait, a very toxic trait.
They
That shit is
just
stagnant.
yeah,
That's
they just some they
that-
just
But
they got they just some ding ding suckers.
Yeah, they some poo juice
Yeah, they some poo Jews.
for sure. What's going on?
but what the thing that gets me is, you know, like especially growing up in an era where the internet was brand new in the 90s. Like me, I'm probably the oldest one on the panel right now. And like growing
The
up,
old on somebody
there wasn't,
ancient.
excuse me, I'm I'm old enough. Anyway, you almost got me saying my age on YouTube
on
Live.
on this online stuff.
But anyway, like me growing up in the 90s where it was a new thing, it wasn't like people weren't aware of the cyberbullying and how it affects people's mental and psyche, like for real. Like again, that's how I lost my brother, because it was a new era. People didn't know about what was to come of the cyberbullying and you know, backstabbing on it. But what's funny to me, all these cyber bullies are just that, bullies on hiding behind a screen.
Yeah.
Because I bet 90% of them would not come to your face and say what they say to you.
Mm.
Yeah, and you don't have to
Over
look
the
at them as bullies. If anything, you could look at them as fans.
That's
You
what
know,
somebody else said. Just
because
yeah.
somebody that don't like you is not going to follow you. They're not
Right.
going to be all up in your likes, all up in your comments. So
You
it's more of
just
a
said
fan.
that, Nicole. That's crazy. Nicole just said that earlier today.
Yeah, I be saying I love them and stuff. They be
And
mad
them
at
folks,
like
yeah,
I
them
love
folks not gonna be all up on you, you know. It like
I tell them to come back very much soon. Like, can you keep subscribing? Like, why you gotta stalk me? I start playing with their head. They don't like that. But you know what? When you smart, you know how to do certain things.
then ever since then when
It don't matter. Then there's something else I learned.
yeah.
It don't matter what you do or how many different approaches you take. Because I've been said to block people. I've been said to do certain stuff. it's gonna happen. Like if I woke up today or tomorrow, just like somebody told me, and nobody was bothering me, I'd be kind of sick. Like, damn, I'm boring. I'm boring? Like I had to look in the mirror and shit. But that's just the truth. I'm not boring. You know what I mean? I'm entertaining. People like me for whatever reason. Whatever you got, it works. So then you got to keep some type of energy, because with the good come the bad. It come the ugly. It ain't even bad. It's ugly. It's get bad. That shit.
Know what I'm saying? Yo.
So that's true.
Mhm.
But my gosh. But yeah, man, I hope some people got some great gems off this show, because it's definitely rough out here. I know like kids are going through it too. I got a stepson that's going through some struggles with that school stuff.
No cure.
He actually getting really bullied. So
You know, it's like be on the behalf, you know what I'm saying? It's like regardless of what they're doing, you know what I'm saying? Like regardless of
My mic is
what
on.
these mother truckers going through, you know. And it's like folks gotta worry about, folks gotta focus on what they do. You know. Like you got mother truckers want to be off on your head ever since you done became a long way, you know what I'm saying? And then they wanna get in your table, you know. They wanna eat with you. And it's like, where you was at when I was going through something? Where you was at when I needed, when nobody didn't feed me?
It always be after your
where you was at when I needed all the help you need? You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
I just went through that 2 days ago. I literally just went through that 2 days ago.
Like, you wasn't there for me. You wasn't a friend of me. You wasn't none of that. You left me damn bad. You left me hanging.
It's plenty of people
now
who
you want to get your life right with me? Like, you want me to be your friend? Like you want me to reunite with you? And it's like, it's not going to work like that, man. So you can keep that same mentality. Because I'm not going to sit there and let nobody steal my joy. I'm not going to let no mother trucker out there go reunite with them. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to let no mother trucker encourage me to be friends with that guy. Yeah, and I'm not going to do that. Because that don't work like that. You know, on these mother truckers' end it will, but on my end it's not. Because I don't play that. Because I ain't with that friendly stuff, pimping.
I'm not with that.
I'm not going to take that.
No, I'm with that friendly
stuff.
I'm with that friendly stuff.
I can't even hear shouting.
But you ain't finna be getting on my
Nicole, are you there? I can't hear you.
You're lagging. Nicole, you're lagging. I can't. There you go.
Hello.
I can't hear.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I hear you fine.
Oh, good. These mother truckers got the game jacked up. That's all I got to say, man. Shout out to these peoples up here, man. I'm flabbergasted.
That's most people, though. I saw this post on Instagram. It said, before I get famous, I want everybody to know that I know who all my cousins are. Because it's true. People really sit here and, once you come up and try to fake, yeah, I know such and such, this, that, and the third. Even with me, it's plenty of people who swore up and down they didn't like me or they don't know me, whatever the case may be. But they the same people in my DMs congratulating me on my child. So it's like,
not they trying to say happy, congratulations on the baby. You better stay away
I get
from
it all the time.
Yeah, stay away from my baby. No, you gotta tell them fools. Stay away from my baby. I don't even play all the games.
I don't.
I do not play. Like, I don't even care. Thank you, and I'll keep it. Just leave me alone. Like,
leave them right on red. There's no conversation needed.
And I hate how people say a baby bring people together. I don't know about all that. You ain't about it. I think that bring fake people together. Because if you look, treat me the same way you was treating me before I was having a baby, before I was pregnant, before my kids came. Don't be no phony or no, like, just be you. Like, my kids don't do none of that. My kid got their mama, and that's that. And I do the damn thing. My kids love me. Shit, they in there cracking up now. It's the 6-year-old. I done had a kid when I was 16. And she about to be 10 this year. That's dope. That's now we talking history. So, you know, when it come down to certain things these women is doing, I think the girl that I argued was 40, her baby like 4. No disrespect, but lady, like you're dealing with a 4-year-old. I've been there, done that. I'm not even trying to be funny. You go ahead and take care of your little toddler because I done been there, done that. There's more to come. Like my daughter got hair on places they shouldn't be. Like I'm going through some real stress. You know what I'm saying? So, because I done been there, done that. There's more to come. Like my daughter got hair on places they shouldn't be. Like I'm going through some real stress. You know what I'm saying? Like no. Like my daughter got hair on places they shouldn't be. Like I'm going through some real stress. You know. That's just that.
No, I could relate.
That's just that.
No, I could relate.
You ain't lying
Where'd she
about
go?
She dipped out.
that. You ain't
So
lying
where'd
about
she go?
that. I'm here.
She dipped out.
My man just hit me with
She probably her internet. There she is.
I'm here.
She's back.
Oh.
My man just hit me with
She probably her internet. There she is. I hear some
She
feedback.
right there.
I hear some feedback somewhere.
Damn.
What? Hello?
Yeah.
What is going on with all this wishy-washy? I heard some background music, voices, and all type of stuff. My ears was
I
ringing. I
know.
thought it was me. Heard some background music and voices and all type of stuff. My ears was ringing. I know. I thought it was me.
Everybody's delayed.
What are you doing?
And what is that a sign of? Because this is not working. Let me drink some coffee. I hear it quiet now. Y'all don't hear it? It's done. Is all that echoing done?
I think we just have to stay muted and one person be on mute.
Can y'all folks hear me?
Is all yeah, we can hear you. But I want to thank everybody for joining the panel. Now, what's the next topic? What y'all think? Because we got to keep it going, but we can't get it dragged out because, you know, I heard from one of the greats that you got to keep them interested. What y'all think the next topic should be about? Going, but we can't get it dragged out because, you know,
oh, yeah.
from one of the greats that you got to keep them interested.
Yeah, we got to keep
the next topic.
Yeah, we got to keep it going, man. We got to keep the vibe going. You know what I'm saying?
If you want me to, I could play another beat or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you could do the beat, and then we still got to come up with another topic.
Well, we can figure that out while the beat plays.
But
okay. Let me get this one rolling.
CW, you back?
There he is.
CW, she better play a beat. You could write something to this. Let me know.
Hey guys. Don't
Hey,
forget to use the private chat. Don't forget to use the private chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did. We did forget. Oops.
Okay.
Hold on. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. All right, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Hey, hey, hey,
I got a topic. That's what I'm
hey,
saying.
hey.
Y'all heard me?
Yeah, that.
I got a topic for us.
Where did she go?
It'd be nice if she could respond to my message.
I know, right?
Yeah, are you guys in the back chat?
Yeah, I saw what you said,
No,
but I
Zani
don't
is
know.
not. Yeah,
I am. I'm
Zani,
reading
you have
everything
to.
right now. I'm reading it.
I don't see anything from you.
I'm not typing anything. I'm reading it. What do you want me to say, Mar?
What you're
Let me
saying
see.
out loud on the live. Yeah, where's Nicole? Okay, guys, let's take a quick little intermission while we get Nicole back on the panel. Mizani says she has a topic that she wants to discuss. Lady Joker,
Yes,
we're
what's
definitely
up?
going to promote your movement. So whoever wants, Lady Joker, if you want to play another tune, or we can start with Mizani's topic. Or
We
would
could
you?
start with
I
the
think it's best
topic,
to.
and then I could play a beat as we close out or whatever.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's go.
I'm texting her now, though.
Okay. You want to give her? Let's give Nicole a few more. Just give her a few more minutes. We'll go ahead and play some music until we see what's going on with Nicole.
I got you.
Okay. Yeah. We definitely want her to close out her panel the way she sees fit. And Mizani, we want Mizani to get her message out and her topic. And
Oh,
CW,
shit.
if you have something you want to discuss as well.
Sorry about that. There you go. Here's another one of my, I do a lot of different style beats.
Hey. Yes. Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is actually our first show. This is I'm not sure if the connection is here. If you guys can hear me, I'm hoping you can. Can someone let me know if you guys can hear me?
We hear
I
you.
can hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what happened to the host of the show tonight, but we do have about another 10 more minutes left in the show. And I know that Mazani said that she has a news that she wants to share with the platform as well, and a current event. So we're going to go ahead and allow Mazani some story time, and then we can do a short discussion on Mazani's story. So and then we'll just kind of freestyle it because I'm not sure what's happening with the co-host. I mean with the host. But we do have about 10 more minutes on this show. So Mazani, you've got the platform.
Okay, guys. So it's a story on this lady. Her name is Sarah G. And she's in Atlanta, Georgia. She has a 6-year-old daughter named Sky. And at school, Sky goes to a diverse school, so it's no problems with like racism or anything like that. But she one of her teachers one day, well, this specific teacher is bullying all the students. He's hitting them, pushing them. The students have a code word for when they see him walking down the hallway to run away from him. I've been studying her. I found her story yesterday. I've been reading it ever since on TikTok. But this is her TikTok if y'all want to follow her and read up on her story. Her name is Sarah G Luxury. And her daughter, Sky, her teacher hit her. He spit on her. He grabbed her thigh. He was just pretty much just doing a lot of stuff. But long story short, after that incident happened, the mom had reached out to the school board. She reached out to everybody. Nobody is doing anything. Nobody is, they're kind of just ignoring her situation. So she went to TikTok with it, and TikTok is kind of making it a big deal now, kind of getting her story out there. So I think it will be great for everybody to just go look at her story and even just support it. But her daughter, after that had happened, she noticed like weird things, like 2 counselors had quit. They trying to figure out why those counselors had quit. And the 2 counselors that quit were in the investigation. So they don't know why. She's trying to figure out why they quit. She's calling them out on TikTok. She's calling everybody's names out. Government names. She's got involved with the police. They tried to charge her for trespassing when she went to her daughter's school to watch. She wanted to monitor her daughter, just like how parents come and sit in the class and watch their kids. It's a video where the secretary had let her into the school building. She's, it's on camera that they had let her in. The teacher is walking her to the classroom. The secretary is walking her to the classroom. No problem. She speaks to the teacher. She's like, yeah, I'm just here to observe my child. Teacher's like, okay. Next thing you know, principal comes. Principal is calling the police on her for trespassing. It's just crazy. Like, her daughter, it's bad because they kind of just don't care about this woman, and they don't care about her situation. But what happened?
Yeah, and where's this story based out of, Mazani?
Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. In Ashford, what's it called? What's the county? Ashford County, I believe.
Wow.
Ashford Park Elementary School. That's the school. Ashford Park Elementary School. And she so after that incident happened, the next day her daughter was left on a hot school bus. The bus had came to the school late, or something happened with the bus, and they didn't contact the mother. She was the only child left on the hot bus. When she came to come pick her daughter up, she had already started recording just in case. And her daughter just happened to be crying. Not just happened to be crying, but her daughter was crying at the perfect time that she was recording, and got it on video that she had just got off that hot bus, and the mother was, asking why they didn't reach out to her and things like that. So now, not only was her daughter being treated bad before, but she's even getting worse treatment because her mom is trying to help her. And her mom said, I don't make any promises that I can't keep, but the one promise that I did make is that I'm going to get to the bottom of it. And she seems like she's not going to stop. She's not. She's working hard, and I just think everybody should go look at this story because it's crazy. This woman has been fighting, like trying to get everybody's attention. She probably got about like 3 big TikTokers' attention, but it's a crazy story. But I'll let you guys hear what she said.
Today I got a call to Sky School because she's being bullied. As we all know, that's a very sensitive topic or subject for me, so we have a problem. I went to the school, I got a police report, incident report, and I opened an investigation with the signed signature.
Can you guys hear me?
The cab, I don't know what's going on, but we have a problem. They messed with the wrong one.
So that's one of her videos. She has 3 police reports, written statements, bullying investigation report, 3 DFACS claims. She pressed charges. So she's
hold on.
So she's working hard.
FYI,
The 2 charges that the teacher will be charged with if they do end up locking him up would be 2 counts of assault and disorderly conduct. There is no code right now written for sexual assault that young, which is crazy. So pretty much what they're saying is she's too young to be claimed as sexually assaulted. And I would say from the story, honestly, I don't know if I would take it as far as calling it sexual assault. I may get probably.
Sorry, guys. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that, Mazani.
No, I was just
definitely send that to me, Mazani.
Okay.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
So yeah, those were the charges, and pretty much, I'll say it again, it was two counts of assault and disorderly conduct, and there was no code written for sexual assault that young. So pretty much what they're saying is she's too young to be, for it to be claimed as a sexual assault. Now, okay, I don't know how this will go, but the teacher touched her thigh. That's, she said that the teacher had, after he hit her, he had touched her thigh. So, I don't know.
If a teacher touched your thigh, like that would get me questioning why was he that close to my child in the first place? Like, I got 3 boys and 2 girls. And if any one of them at any time came to me and said, hey, my teacher touched me here or touched me there, I would believe that.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a problem right there.
And I'm gonna show y'all this little girl.
How long were you on the bus?
So this is the little girl pretty much saying what happened. Can y'all see?
How long were you on the bus? A long time. They left you on the bus for a long time and didn't call me to tell me? I'm sorry, Sky. Mommy's gonna address it. How long were you on the bus?
So that's just the situation I was telling y'all about the bus. This is after she had picked her daughter up. But it's a very crazy situation. It's a lot of things going on. She's even posting about other kids who have committed suicide, kids around her daughter's age who have committed suicide due to being bullied at school, even by teachers. It was a little boy. It was a little girl in Utah that had killed herself back in, that was in April. Yeah, that was not too long ago. That was this month, 2022. And then a 10-year-old boy also took his life back in 2019 for bullying at school. And this is in the same county. So, it seems as though this county has a lot of issues. It's called DeKalb County. Her daughter's case was about to get put on the news. And instead of putting her case on the news, they felt that a homeless teen who surrendered his dog's story was more important. So they never put her story up on the news, on the CBS 46 news. But again, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to type her TikTok here in the chat so y'all can see it and follow her. Get a better look at her story. Get a better view than what I have of her story. That is her TikTok. And yeah, guys, that was really it. It's just wanted to bring a little bit of awareness to this story because this woman has been fighting for a very long time. She's actually going live in 1 minute on TikTok about this story. So if y'all want to go join when this ends, be my guest.
That was pretty awesome.
That was good, C-Dub.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. Yes, and I don't really get into too many stories like that. Or not even that. I haven't really read a story that hit home, I guess. Where's the phone? Can I see that?
See, and it all goes back to what we were talking about earlier, how now it's become from a child's, tit for tat type of thing to actually adults doing the bullying, whether it's cyberbullying or bullying like straight up in your face. It's I feel that in a lot of ways it got to do with mental health too, because like, especially in schools, are they actually screening the teachers before they give them jobs there, like for mental health and, stuff that make them tick or whatever? Because like, I mean, I don't see nobody picking on nobody anyway, but for a teacher, for a whole student body to be scared of one teacher, and for that teacher, and I'm sure there was more and more complaints about this teacher. So like for that school district to continue to have this teacher in the school, they're saying they don't give no about your kids. In all honesty. And that's
And
a
a lot of
problem
people
too,
are
because
saying the teacher is getting away with it because he's a white man, which, that could be possibly true. That may be some of the reason why he's getting away with a lot of stuff. Or
Yeah.
maybe he doesn't have a record. Maybe they don't have enough evidence. It's so many things that it could be. I wouldn't just say because he's a white man, but it could be so many different things as to why they're not going through with this case.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, right is right, is wrong is wrong. Like, I don't care if it was a white man, a purple man doing this. Like, it's wrong. It's wrong
And
what
that's
he's
what
doing to these
that's how
children.
everybody feels. That's how everybody feels. But unfortunately, that's just not how it works. That's just not. But for sure,
that just like brings up another, like, a personal situation where I got bullied a lot because I was in foster care, an African American family. Well, really, they got bullied because they always came up to me, "Are you all right? Do you need me to call the police?" or something like that, because I was the only white kid playing with my foster brothers and sisters.
Yeah, we all went through the same struggle. we all went through the same problem. You know,
Yeah.
I was bullying my dang self until I wound up in my bully because I had enough of it. Because I couldn't take that bully stuff anymore, man. So I wound up having to knock your head off. They teach them a lesson.
Yeah, I used to get bullied in middle school. They used to make fun of my locks and call me a dude, call me a nigga. Talking about I'm a gay, I'm a dyke, all this stuff. I used to get it all the time. All the time. All the time.
But ever since then, one thing about it, you know, like 3 years later, when you glow up, when you become the woman who you are or the man who you will, you know, and then in that minute, they want to become friendly with you. They want to become cool with you, you know. And it's like, you weren't cool with me when you bullied me years ago. You wasn't solid when you treated me like one of these dog motherfuckers out here. But now you want to be cool with me.
Yeah.
But it's like this. But I'll forgive you. But at the same time, I'm not going to mess around and have no conversation with you. And it's not going to work like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So I suggest you keep that same mentality because you realize karma going to come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to show you that you are not a bully anymore. Because that bully stuff that got you where you need to be.
And one thing I will make sure to teach my daughter is to use her voice, because I was very quiet growing up. Like, a lot of people, they thought I was soft or I was innocent or whatever the case may be, because I was always so quiet. Mainly, I'm just observing. That's my main thing. I observe a lot. When I'm quiet, I'm probably just observing the scene or observing what's going on. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely teach my daughter to use her voice and shoot, be a bully back. That's what people like. Honestly, I probably sound crazy and probably sound dumb, but that's how I feel. Like, you just can't let nobody carry you, especially in this day and age. People try to really play with you and mess with you, especially because you quiet or whatever. People definitely want to always try to mess with you. And one thing I will definitely teach my daughter is, you got to stick up for yourself. I had my mom stick up for me a lot. My mom stuck up for me a lot of the time. I'm teaching her, you got to stick up for yourself too. Yeah. Mom's not always going to be there. So you got to know what to do. And also, don't let nobody's words hurt you, because nobody's words mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? I always say that. Like, I could tell somebody I love them all day. I could say, I love you. I care about you, this, that, and the third. But I can show it more than I can tell you. Like, I can tell you I love you all day. All day. But you may not feel that I love you simply because I'm not good with showing emotions. I'm not good with none of that. I'm not a really lovey-dovey type of person with family, friends, my boyfriend, none of that. I'm not a lovey-dovey type of person. But I could show you better than I could tell you. So that's another thing. If they not showing you, if they're not touching you, if they're not doing none of that, then don't worry about what they have to say at the end of the day. It don't matter. It don't matter. Honestly, at my age now, it's so many people that talk, and you would think that I would get hate from like people my age. It's always older women. It's always like women in my mom's age group that always have something to say or have an issue with me, or it's never people my age. I don't ever have any problem with people my age. So that's another thing I want to teach her too. I was always taught to respect your elders. Yes, respect your elders, but they also need to respect you too. Because I'm in the time in life where if an elder disrespects me, I'm going to disrespect them back, simply because, you don't have no respect for me. Why should I have respect for you because I'm younger than you? You know what I'm saying? I don't want my daughter to ever think that because an adult says something to her, or an adult this or an adult that's what she has to do because an adult said that. You know what I'm saying? Or she has to still remain respectful or be nice to somebody because they're older than me. That's how I was. I would let older people say anything to me, older people whatever, because I was always taught to respect your elders. But I would change that for my daughter. I would let her know, if they're not respecting you, then you don't need to, I'm not saying two rights make a wrong, but I'm saying, they're not respecting you, then don't go out of your way to respect them. Give them the same energy that they're giving you. And I noticed as I got older, people don't like that. People don't like receiving the same energy that you give them.
Right.
Whatever it is, like.
Yeah, well, it all falls under the same umbrella of bullying. And that's basically the topic of the day, is the bullying and how it makes us feel, and how it is a lot of times, a lot of us are going through the same thing as far as bullying, but in different ways. So we're going to definitely, I think that's a great way to close the show out, with that, Mazani, that was an amazing story, an amazing story. And I'm definitely, I hope you sent me the link, because I definitely want to follow that story. And it did add to, the content of bullying that Nicole brought to the platform. So I appreciate you bringing that definitely to the platform. And hopefully in the future, because Nicole has Tuesdays and Thursdays here, this is a vent session for a lot of people. And maybe she can take maybe some pieces from that and use it into another topic where we can further this discussion. Because Nicole, are you back?
Yeah.
I am going through a lot of the
Yes.
issues. I was sitting in the bottom for a while. I don't know if it was my connection, but yeah, I'm back. And just for my closing comments, definitely would love to feed off of you guys because your thoughts are all fruitful. And I also just wanted to thank everybody for being a part of this. And we did it. We guys did it. And I mean, I know I got kicked out for it, but we did it, and that's all that matters. And I look forward to speaking with you guys soon.
Already.
And shout out to Tuesdays and Thursdays. Talk through it. Talk it out. Talk through it. Let's go. Let's just talk. Bring your coffee, bring your wine, bring whatever it is that keeps you, grounded. And so if you haven't already, try Stereo. It's a great app. Don't sit on there all day. I mean, there's all social media, but definitely try it out. It's definitely pretty fun. So don't let nobody suck the fun out of it for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, don't let.
Right.
Yeah, like don't let nobody detain you from the positivity. Don't let nobody stop you from doing your thing. You understand that?
Yeah,
With
and
that
I want
being
to thank
said,
y'all.
I'm gonna close it out.
Yes.
Thank
you, Nicole. Thank you so much. And we'll see you hopefully on Thursday. Send me the topics, and we definitely gonna pull up and support you, Queen. It's a movement. Thank you so much.
Tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Oh yes. See you tomorrow. Peace be still, Nicole. C-Dub, did you want to close us out? Okay. All right. You want to close us out with some beats? So Mazani, did you have? Wait, let's see. Before you start the beat, Mazani, did you have one more thing you want to close us out with?
No, that's
okay.
everything.
We good? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm finna close out with
I got
something,
you.
man.
All right.
But with that being said, love always hurt. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Squad business. Alright, y'all. I'll holler at y'all. Square business. Yeah. Square business.